Welcome, viewers. Today we're where our contestants will face off in a virtual landscape like no other. All right, the Overdogs, the Bowler, the Mighty, and finally, the Kingfish. The stage is set. It's showtime.
A sun-kissed day with great visibility in the arena. Let's hope our contestants show us something new under the sun.
The Kingfish are trying to rule the waters, unlocking Vault 2.
We've hit our first team wipe, and it's a showstopper.
The Kingfish have returned to the arena.
Time for some revenge. The Overdogs better be ready for a fight.
The Overdogs are going for it. Cash out initiated. The Overdog will need to try again. Team wiped. The Mighty will need to try again. Team wiped. I guess that cash out isn't going anywhere. Nice anti-theft play. The Mighty are back in action. Impressive steal by the Kingfish. Slam the first cash out.
A win like that is sure to go a long way.
Another team wipe for the Overdogs. They're off their game today.
They lost the sense of victory that
time. A royal feast of rewards for the Kingfish. Cash out complete.
Look at members of the Kingfish leaving each other's side. Great teamwork.
The Kingfish swim ahead. The Mighty are unlocking Vault 4. The Overdogs are standing proudly on their hind legs, unlocking Vault 3. And I'm really impressed with the team so far, June.
That's for sure, Scotty. Keep your eyes glued on this epic battle. A contestant is really cutting through the competition.
The Boundless will need to reboot. Team wiped.
You're in the bind now, Scotty.
Cash out started by the Overdogs. The Kingfish swooped up a cash box. The Boundless are re-entering the arena.
I recognize that bunch. They have a bone to pick with the Kingfish.
Clever play by the Mighty. A cash box is now under their command. Strong moves from the Mighty as they set things in motion. Keep coming for the Boundless.
Looks like they just hit the ceiling. Well, this is quite a surprise. Our game show event has transformed the arena into an arcade battleground complete with descending aliens.
The Boundless are back and ready to avenge that team wipe. The Overdogs are plucking at a vault. I'm going down there. The Mighty completed a cash out.
The Mighty are working together as one and ready for anything.
There's even more money on the line thanks to a new vault arriving. And the Kingfish just got hit by another wave. Misfortune drops a target.
Concentration is key in these final moments.
Seconds left. This round goes to the Overdogs. They're the ones to muzzle in our next round.
And the Mighty logged an impressive performance to advance to the next round too.
exactly where I hoped this was going. Fortune Stadium. Our sponsors have gone all out to make sure our viewers are in for a real treat. All right, the shock and awe, the overdogs, the tough shells, and finally, the Vogues. The showdown starts now.
It's dark out with reduced visibility, but it's not bedtime for our contestants. At least not yet.
Welcome to a flawless arena, folks. How long until it's anything like? Vogue's getting ready to pile into Vault 2.
Shielding coming inside. We've got our first elimination. Now the mind games and strategic plays will really start to take center stage.
Warm-up is definitely over.
I hope they didn't forget to stretch.
The Tough Shells have kicked off the action. First cash out is active.
I'm going up there. Going up. Follow me. Gotta reload. RPG away. Raise my shield. I'm reloading.
It's a dominant display. The overdogs are out in front. What a way to open the match. The Tough Shells land the first cash out. The overdogs swooped up a cash box. Vault 3 is being pierced by the Tough Shells. The Tough Shells picked up a cash box.
This'll burn.
The shock and awe are making waves as they gain ground.
Reload.
The first half set the stage. Now let's see the second unfold.
You can feel the momentum shifting with exciting first team wipe just occurred.
Tough plays from the Tough Shells. Cash out underway.
Throwing fire. Sending a rocket. Shields, hurry and fire.
The shock and awe are back. Dogs steal from the overdogs. The overdogs will need to regroup. Team white.
It's all gone to the dogs for them, Scotty.
Impressive steal by the Vogues.
Wow, that was a bold play. It's rocket time.
The overdogs have returned to the arena.
They look enthusiastic. The Vogues will want to stay clear of them or be ready to face the payback.
I will see where these players are. Precision here made the game legendary for me.
Your passion for the game shines through, Scotty. This is such a great match.
The Tough Shells secure their earnings.
Gotta reload.
A vault just spawned. Let's see who takes a crack at it first. Rotten luck for the shock and awe. Another team wipe.
Let's move to Vault 4.
Team respawn.
Our contestants better not get caught lazing around. It's time for them to move those virtual feet or face the consequences thanks to a laser high above.
A vault is getting siphoned by the Tough Shells.
We're heading into overtime. Who will walk away with the victory?
WALK and just started a cash out. Our orbital lasers event is still active, so our contestants need to keep moving to avoid going out like a light.
I'm reloading.
The Tough Shells have commenced a cash out.
Got me. Creating a safe zone. What's that sonar? Taking damage. Enemy down.
The overdogs stumble again. Another team wipe.
Scotty, I bet there'll be some bowed heads and tucked tails on that team.
Awesome steal by none other than the shock and awe.
Aggressive and impressive.
We're in the final 30 seconds. It's all or nothing now.
It's all about hearts and determination.
10 seconds.
Got one of them.
The tough shells look solid all the way through this match. They grab the top spot and are moving on to the next round.
And let's not forget to mention the shock and awe.
jumps, folks. Prepare for a breathtaking match as our contestants navigate the dizzying heights of Skyway Stadium. Here we go. The Mighty, the Jet Setters, the Kingfish, and finally, the Shock and Awe. Let's hit the ground running.
With plenty of sun and perfect visibility, it's a prime day for making bold plays.
There have been some adjustments to the arena for this match. I'm curious to see how that elevated hotel area will affect our team's strategies. The Jet Setters take flight, opening ball 2.
The teams are getting to know each other out there. And by that I mean we have our first elimination.
No more niceties out there.
It's all business from here. We've seen our first team wipe, and it's not pretty.
Back to the back.
Swimming upstream. Next is the race on. Literally.
The Shock and Awe picked up a cash box.
Vote for cash out A, now.
The Shock and Awe are stepping up. First cash out live. That cash box was up for grabs for mere seconds, and the Kingfish grabbed it.
Goo grenade out.
One of our contestants is having fun with our destructible environment today.
I'm reloading.
Kingfish swims straight to the action. Cash out in progress.
Sending them off.
Hacking obstacle.
Here's the barricade.
The jet setters take off
Unhacking.
and soar to the top of the leaderboard. The mighty are down again. Another team wipe misfortune.
Scotty, someone meddled with their might.
The mighty are back in play.
Let's hope they can avoid any awkward moments this time.
Deliver a shock. Outpacing everyone, the jet setters are steering this match.
Reloading.
Another vault has surfaced. Let the chaos unfold.
Vault 4, go.
The mighty are busy getting Vault 4. The midpoint is here, and the stakes are coming higher.
The stakes couldn't be higher.
The jet setters are starting to soar. They're unlocking Vault 3.
I'm going down there.
Deja vu for the Kingfishers. They just got a new team wipe.
They just couldn't swim away from that one.
Clear the runway. The jet setters have launched a cash out. We've got the Kingfish returning to the arena.
Reloading. Gooing things up.
Rally right now. Risk The Kingfish have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
Looking hungry. The shock and awe should expect some retaliation. Really are in it to win it. That's successful.
A game-changing display from the shock and awe. They're out in front. Another tumble for the mighty.
I'd say, oh, how the mighty have fallen if it weren't so cliche.
The Kingfish are tapping into a vault. "30 seconds to go, folks."
The teams need to push hard to secure their victory.
Craving cash. The Kingfish grab the cash box. I'm gonna use that zip line. Seconds left. The mighty got the cash box. Fantastic steal by the shock and awe.
But will there be consequences, Scotty?
Here we are, down to the final 30 seconds.
Scotty, hope you're not feeling the pressure more than our contestants.
Will need to avoid standing in awe of them next round.
Don't forget the jet setters, who've also made their mark by qualifying.
Now, the overdogs, the jet setters, the retros, and finally, the shock and awe. Focus, folks, focus. We're back and buzzing for round two.
Focus.
Our contestants' skills will need to shine through the fog tonight, as we have poor visibility in the arena. arena.
For once, our arena hasn't been shaken or stirred. It's a straight-up playing field for this round. The Shock and Awe are examining the contents of Vault 2. The Overdogs are standing proudly on their hind legs, unlocking Vault 1. The Overdogs swooped up a cash box.
Jump pad here. Charge for cash out B.
First team wiping the bag, and it's a
Bringing you back.
First cash out launched by the Shock and Awe. A powerful move by the Overdogs. They're in control. The Jet Setters are re-engaging.
I bet they're fired up. If I were the Overdogs, I'd be watching my back.
The Retros swooped up a cash box. We've got the Shock and Awe at the helm. The Retros are setting the pace. Cash out started.
Throwing some goo.
What a way to open the first cash out.
Don't seal the gate!
Someone called.
The Jet Setters have been grounded once again with a team wipe.
They stalled for sure.
Team wipe.
Reloading.
Deal
Try
cash
not
out
to
A.
fall again.
Score Vault 3.
We've got the Jet Setters returning to the arena.
I sense some payback coming after that team wipe earlier. Watch out, the Shock and Awe.
The Shock and Awe stuck the ground, moving Vault 3.
Oh, great. He's one slither away.
The Jet Setters swooped up the cash box. Quick reflexes after that attempted cash-out heist. Nice interception.
Throwing cargo grenade. Reloading.
Cash-out completed by the Retros.
Solid teamwork like this could really pay off for the Retros.
An excellent economic forecast in the arena as we've got a new vault. The jet setters are in the air. Cash-out started.
Working its magic!
The overdog is rising to the challenge.
Hold on to your respawn pad!
Let's see how our contestants adapt to the sky being a threat now.
Gotta reload!
The overdog's got the cash box.
Going for a steal on C, now!
The overdog's initiate a cash out.
Take on!
It's not over yet. Teams will need to work together and seize their chance at glory.
You better believe anyone can take the crown. We're at the end of this game show event. What a spectacle!
Reloading! Enemy got me! Gotta reload! Enemy down!
It's back to the past again for the Retros. Another wipe on the board. The overdogs are in danger of being knocked out of the tournament. There's a fresh vault up for grabs. The tension is rising. The Retros are re-engaging. Our contestants need to hurry up. 1 minute left.
The clock is ticking and the teams need to step up.
Throwing some juice!
Impressive steal by the Retros.
Expected.
The finish line is near. Only 30 seconds left.
This is the final sprint.
Out in front, it's the
cash out
Retros
B.
showing how it's done.
Come up, come up, come up.
10 seconds.
Obstacle removed! Removing obstacle!
Well, folks, the Retros are the team to beat as we head into a classic final round.
And the jet setters are soaring into the two-team.
Someone is already calling me. Hi.
Our contestants are about to clash in the heart of Monaco, where the difference between victory and defeat literally lurks around every corner. All right, the Kingfish, the Ultra Rares, the Powerhouses, and finally, the Overdogs. All right, it's showtime, folks.
There's fog and low visibility in the arena. Our contestants will need to use every sense to outsmart their opponents.
The arena's cash-out station is sitting
Gateway's linked. First elimination of the match.
Get ready for some heart-pounding action.
No one to miss a beat.
He's up.
It's working its magic.
The Ultra Rare swooped up a cash box.
I've got a cash box.
First team wipe, and it's not a pretty one.
Anomaly for the ultra rare. Save this wipe.
The Kingfish grabbed a cash box.
我操，兄弟，这个人他妈是个大傻逼！
Okay, let's go.
I Chinese。
Okay, let's go.
Cash out started.
A contestant is weaving through opponents.
Back in play. Reload. I got you.
Powerhouses swooped up a cash box.
Bolt for cash out A now. Back in action. Taking damage. Gooing things up. Gotta reload.
The Kingfish are on top.
等一下，等一下，等一下
Gateway
，wait
one
wait
out A.
wait。
Steal it. Teleport here.
Watch that sonar.
Glitching some
The
screens.
Ultra Rares will have to polish their
Disrupting their
strategy
attack.
from the sidelines.
Might be rare, but they're not in mint condition anymore.
Jump pad deployed.
The Kingfish are
Yeah, Scotty,
My bad.
this is going to be unforgettable.
The powerhouses keep the momentum going. It's not looking good for the ultra rares. They have to act now. The overdogs just made their return to the arena. There's a breach over at Vault 4 by the powerhouses.
Advance on cash out D. Using glitch grenade. Trying to get. Push the cash out D.
The ultra rares are struggling right now. Wiped again.
I'm sure they're hoping those wipes will be few and far between.
The powerhouses got the cash box.
I'm back. Reloading. Obstacle removed. Defense successful.
Contestant has hit a streak, eliminating opponents one by one.
Glitching through screen.
The ultra rares lose their luster once more. Down again.
No flatlines on my watch. Turning on hold.
The ultra rares are re-engaging.
Our orbital laser is on, and it's not a fan of loitering. All contestants standing still for too long will probably regret it.
The Kingfish completed a cash out.
The Kingfish are really sticking together as one.
The ultra rares are in trouble. They must regain control fast.
It's crunch time, Scotty.
The overdogs are worming their way into a vault. The ultra rares have collected another unfortunate team wipe.
Too bad, because winning is the true collector's item here.
The ultra rares need to pick up the pace.
I hate this guy.
10 seconds left. A strong match with the powerhouses pushing through the top spot. They'll need to avoid having their strength sapped in the upcoming round.
The Kingfish have also qualified after an impressive performance.
Toronto, folks, our contestants will battle with their backs to Serene Gardens in a bout that blends tradition with high-tech combat. Now, the Retros, the Powerhouses, the Kingfish, and finally, the Big Splash. Get ready for a wild ride.
Hold on, move!
Night has fallen and reduced visibility means our contestants need sharp instincts to navigate the arena.
The usual strategies go out the window as cash-out stations take a ride on moving platforms.
Disrupting their tech. Glitching some
The
screens.
Kingfish are making a move, unlocking Vault 2. A treat for our fans as the Powerhouses are opening Vault 1.
They got me! Reloading!
We've got our first team wipe. Things are heating up.
Going for the revive?
Lights out. Somebody hit the generator.
Let's go!
The Big Splash picked up a cash box.
Back in action! Move to cash out
Look
B!
at the guy.
The Powerhouses are re-engaging. The Kingfish reel in the action. First cash out underway.
Reloading! Glitch grenade out! Got him!
Far from obsolete, the Retros steal a cash out.
Taking damage! I'm reviving!
The Powerhouses grab the cash box. The Retros will need to try
Sprint
again.
to cash
Team
out B.
wiped.
To make a comeback, and they should check out.
It's all action now. The Big Splash have started a cash out. The Kingfish just seized a cash out with authority. The Retros are respawning and hoping to recreate those glory days. Way to open the match. The Kingfish land the first cash out.
They're definitely around out there.
Okay, let's go!
The Kingfish have respawned.
The vibe is shifting. The Retros could be in for some serious repercussions.
A setback for the Powerhouses. They're down again.
They've been knocked down to their foundation.
As we pass the halfway point of the match, you could cut the tension with a knife, or an assassin's dagger, or a cheese slicer.
This is intense.
The powerhouse has just respawned at full strength.
Charge to cash out C. Enemy spawn! Enemy spawn! Up there!
The big splash aren't going to water down the intensity here as they complete a cash out.
The big splash is maintaining great discipline and fluid teamwork.
The stakes just jumped with a new vault on the field.
Blitz grenade out! Thermal vision active. Took a hit! Using thermal imaging.
History repeats itself for the Retros.
Follow your
They looked a
teammate.
bit outdated out there.
Go for one over there. Sprint to cash out C.
The powerhouses are initiating a cash out.
Yep.
Okie dokie. I'm going up there.
The Retros are back and ready to avenge that teammate.
Activating thermal vision.
June, our teams are really pushing the limits of what's possible in this round.
Absolutely, Scotty, and I'm blown away by the mix of strategy and
Back in
execution.
play. They should be worried now.
Going thermal. I'm back.
The Retros got the cash box.
Enemy got me. Toggling thermal here.
We aren't quite done yet. The outcome of this match will be decided in overtime.
The Retros keep it old school. Cash out in progress.
We keep it. Steal on C, going in. Time to bounce. Go for a steal on D. Go in for a steal on D now. Sure thing.
Thermalize on.
Down here.
contestants are about to light up the Las Vegas Strip with high-octane action. Here we go. The Socialites, the Mighty, the Vogues, and finally, the Ultra Rares. And they are off.
Torrential rain has turned the arena into a noisy battlefield, perfect for those who thrive in unpredictable.
Fresh and polished. It stands ready, but will it survive the onslaught? The Mighty are ready to peel into Vault 1. The Vogue swooped up a cash box.
Reloading! That's our first elimination. Our contestants clearly did today's footing.
I hope the viewers at home are ready for a ride.
This ride's only going to get faster from here. The first team wipe is in, and the arena is buzzing.
For the Ultra Rares, they've been wiped.
A decisive move by the Vogues. First cash out started. We've got the Ultra Rares returning to the arena.
That's back to life. Back in action.
The Socialites kick things off with precision. Cash out initiated. The Ultra Rares will have to polish their strategy from the sidelines. Team wipe.
As common as a four-leaf clover.
Steal cash
The
out
Ultra
A.
Rares have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
Thermal optics active.
What a way to open the match. The Vogues land the first cash out. Cash out complete. A new vault, that's a new chance for a new dance and for a new romance. The Ultra Rares lose their luster once more. Down again.
The Ultra Rares, they've been
Yeah, I'm gonna win this.
With a show of might, the Mighty are opening Vault 4.
Moving.
The Ultra Rares are back
Go.
in
Move to
play.
cash out
Time
B.
for a little revenge. The Socialites better be prepared.
Halftime. time. The tension is rising by the minute.
Activating
Right you
thermal
are,
vision.
Scotty. There's no time for a break, as anything could happen in an instant.
And just like that, a cash box changes hands. And it's snapped by the ultra rares. The mighty are keeping it strong. Cash out in motion.
What the fuck is it?
Leading the charge with style, it's the socialites in control.
Hop on up. Took a hit.
The ultra rares find themselves calm in this round. Wiped again.
If they want to win, that better be something of a rarity.
The ultra rares are back.
Where are they going?
Thermal optics active.
I remember when I had to adapt on the fly, turning chaos into opportunity. Today, each move feels like a masterpiece.
Turning chaos into masterpieces.
Taking damage.
Slightly less than a mighty performance from the mighty. They're down again.
And with that, they've gone from will to may to might, and that's a grammar joke, Scotty.
Poison en route.
Impressive steal by the ultra
Stealing a
rares.
cash out from a baby.
A job well done by the ultra rares.
And they stole that with confidence earlier.
Okay, let's go. Defense working its magic.
Heads up! A vault just hit the arena.
Isaac Newton would not be happy with this. Everything from contestants to grenades are going to move differently.
Payday for the socialites. Cash out complete.
The socialites' cooperative spirit is shining brightly.
A bite being taken out of a vault by the mighty.
Toggling thermal view.
High stakes now.
The clock is ticking.
The mighty swooped up a cash box.
Got that
Only 30 seconds left. Every second matters now.
Every second counts now, Scotty.
I'm back.
10 seconds left.
He's not going to revive anyone.
The Vogues have returned to the arena.
Doctor's here.
We just entered the last 30 seconds of the match.
Time for our contestants to dig deep.
folks. Fortune Stadium is where fame and fortune collide, and our sponsors have spared no expense to set the stage. And now, the shock and awe, the socialites, the live wires, and finally, the jet setters. Let's get started.
Shadows dominate the arena, but our contestants are determined to make their mark in the dark.
As of now,
Using
the arena
blitz
is
grenade.
spotless, but that is about to change. Unlocking Vault 1, the
Disrupting
jet
their
setters
tech.
are trying to book a ticket to fame. The live wires are powering through, opening Vault 2.
There's no turning back now. Our first elimination has kicked the match into high gear.
Boy, oh boy, are we in for a treat today.
And that's just the start.
The live wires swooped up a cash box.
The first team wipe has happened. That's gonna hurt.
Ran into a different kind of overwhelming power. They're out.
Going up. Follow me. Move to cash out B.
The shock and awe just made their return to the arena. First cash out started by the live wires. The jet setters just jump-started a cash out.
Throwing goo grenade. They got me.
The live wires light up the game as they move to the front. The shock and awe find themselves on the receiving end of a wipeout again.
That'll be a shock to their system.
Frag out.
Doing things up. Throwing goo grenade. Get ready for teleportation. Gateway
What a way
here.
to open the match. The live wires land the first cash out.
The longer they play together, the better they become. Nice teamwork by the live wires.
The jet setters are cleared for victory. Cash out complete. We've got a new vault. That could add inflationary pressure to the elimination stats for this match. The shock and awe got the cash box.
Okay, let's go.
We're only halfway in, but the drama has been non-stop.
Every second feels like a lifetime, Scotty, and I love it.
Reloading.
Vault 4 is being unlocked by the socialites.
Got the cash box. Let's go.
Contestant is finding their rhythm, stringing together one elimination after another.
Enemy got me.
The socialites swooped up the cash
Back in
box.
play.
Making it look easy, the socialites start a cash
Move
out.
grenade set.
Reloading. Sending a frag.
The shock and awe are falling behind. They must pick things up
Go
now.
grenade out.
Sending a rocket. Gotta reload.
The launch fires are walking into the way. More shock and less awe as the shock and awe get hit by another team wipe.
That's an absolute shocker, Scotty.
Impressive steal by the live wires.
Time to glitch. Mixing things up.
The shock and awe are re-entering the arena.
I'm back. Throw the grenade.
Gooing things up.
Being struck by lightning is so old school. Here in our arena, contestants that fail to keep moving will be struck from above by a laser beam.
And the socialites complete a cash out.
A dazzling display of teamwork from the socialites.
Payday for the jet setters. Cash out complete.
Agreed.
A new vault just dropped. Who's ready to make a move? 60 seconds left. Pick it up a notch.
Exciting, Scotty. Try not to bite your nails too much.
Another surprise and another team wipe for the shock and awe.
I bet they're out for revenge. The socialites ideal to look out.
The final countdown begins. 30 seconds remain.
Fame or failure, Scotty. Who will seize the moment?
Back in action.
10 seconds.
Move to cash out A.
A great victory for the jet setters. We'll see them in the arrival hall next round.
And let's not forget to mention the live wires, who also qualified.
Overflowers, the Steamrollers, and finally, the Jet Setters. It's top 2 or go home time. The pressure's on.
Grab your SPF 50. There's lots of sun here today and good visibility.
For now, the arena is in perfect condition, like a blank canvas waiting for the chaos of competition. The Jet Setters are holding the ball too. Peacetime is over, folks.
Absolutely, the real game begins now. Eyes on the arena, everyone.
Get it back! I'm back! I have a cash box! Let's do it!
Run to cash out B.
Reloading!
The Jet Setters waste no time. They've begun the match's first cash out.
The first team wipe has dropped, and it's massive.
Just went off the grid.
Goo grenade sent. Glitch grenade out. Glitch grenade out.
Eliminations are piling up for a contestant out there. Let's see how far they can take it.
Another shocking wipeout for the live wires.
They sure got zapped.
Get ready for teleportation. Here, you.
The live wires are re-entering the arena. The Jet Setters are flying past the competition and into the lead. You can't stop the steamrollers once they get going, and they've just cashed out.
Sensational teamwork from the Steamrollers. If they can stay organized like this, the other teams could be in deep trouble.
The live wires just can't keep the current flowing. One more team wipe.
They've been
Unlocking Vault 3, the Jet Setters are trying to book a ticket to fame.
taking damage!
The Kingfish swooped up a cash box. Cash out set in motion by the Kingfish. The live wires are electrifying the match, opening Vault 4. Destruction and mayhem characterize the first half of this match. I can't wait for what comes next.
Vault
The
4,
teams
move
need
out.
to maintain their focus if they want
Cash
to
out
come
D.
out on top.
Let's move.
The Steamrollers take the lead. The live wires swooped up a cash box.
Fortune favors the bold, Scotty. Right?
Cash out launched by the live wires. Watch closely.
Taking damage.
Fantastic steal by the Kingfish. Ouch! The Kingfish suffered a wipeout.
They'll need to learn to swim with the sharks out there.
Crowning their efforts, the Kingfish just secured a cash out. And just like that, a new vault has appeared in the arena.
We've reached the end of this game show event.
Gateway going out.
The Kingfish are back.
Gateway's linked. Glitching things up.
Drilling into a vault,
things
it's the
up.
Steamrollers. The Kingfish got hold of a cash box. The Steamrollers will need to try again. Team wiped.
They were on the wrong side of that leveling.
Whoa, June, are we starting a comedy duo? Because I'm feeling it. The Steamrollers have returned to the arena.
Things could get dicey if they engage past with the Kingfish
Activating
again.
gateway. Glitching for screen.
Grab your snacks and stay put. Overtime means...
They're in their element. That's how you protect your earnings, folks. Well played. The Kingfish currently have the catch of the day.
Back in play. Go for a steal on B.
The Steamrollers are pouring into a vault. Jet Setter's cruise has been cut short again. Team down.
Yep, they're out of fuel for now.
It's crunch time. Only 30 seconds to go.
Anything can happen now.
Lightning fast. The live wires stole a cash out.
A move that definitely sets the stakes higher, Scotty.
team to beat as we charge into the final round.
And our second finalists are the Steamrollers. Will they
This showdown takes place in enchanting Bernal, where traditions collide with modern energy in a spectacle you won't want to miss. Here we go, the high notes, the overdogs, the powerhouses, and finally, the steamrollers. And the doors are open. Go, go, go!
With the sun lighting up the arena, it's a golden opportunity for contestants to shine.
The arena looks ready for action like a suit freshly pressed before the big event. Ball one is beat.
The first elimination is...
It's go time!
Absolutely, Scotty, absolutely.
Oh no! Got EMP!
That's our first team wipe, marking a pivotal moment.
Down left.
The powerhouses swooped up a cash box. First cash out launched by the powerhouses. The steamrollers have turned up the
UMP,
heat
going
and
in.
rolled back into the fight. Cash out launched by the high notes.
Grab the set. safe zone. Setting a mine. Secure Vault 3.
Whistle and flute with money to boot. It's a cash out for the high notes.
Get to Vault 4. Target Vault 3.
Prepare for a sudden windfall. We have a new vault.
Throwing some goo.
The steamrollers are unrolling Vault 3.
Access Vault 3.
The steamrollers swooped up a cash
Move on,
box.
cash out C.
Right
Roger.
The first half was a roller coaster, and I'll be first in line for the next.
These teams are showcasing their best for the world to see.
A team-wipe mishap for the overdogs.
They got roughed up, Scotty.
I got it.
Cash out set in motion by the steamrollers.
Guardian turret active.
Throwing glue grenade.
The high notes are hitting all the right keys. Cash out
Throwing
started.
some goo.
We've got the overdogs returning to the arena.
Spotted an enemy.
have been wiped out once more.
They were caught chasing their own tails.
Grateful! Trap. Turret detected! Up there!
New grenade out!
Enemy got me!
Each daring maneuver is a statement. The teams have been amazing so far.
Every daring move speaks volumes. These teams are on fire tonight.
The steamrollers plow through the opposition. Cash out in the bag. I see a new vault just surfaced. It's time for a showdown. And that's a cash out by the high notes.
The high notes are working in
Vault six,
harmony,
go!
making
Reposition,
things
up there.
difficult for
Indeed.
their opponents.
The powerhouses will need to try again. Team White.
Time to bounce!
This round is becoming a bit of a fixer for them. Things are about to get devastating in the arena.
The powerhouse has got hold of a cash box. This is it. 30 seconds left.
Can anyone pull off a last-second miracle?
Going for the steal on B, now!
Going over there.
Attack over there! Attack on B, steal it.
Powerhouses. They'll want to recharge.
Caving in on their game plan.
Shields up. Planting a mine. Arming a mine.
Only 30 seconds left, and the pressure is on.
No room for hesitation now. Our teams must act fast.
Reloading.
Ten seconds.
Shielding. Hurry inside. Deploying a surprise.
Our contestants learned that you better get out of the way when the steamrollers are coming through. Next round, they're ready.
And our second qualifiers after this match will be the high notes.
The high notes, the socialites, the live wires, and finally, the steamrollers. Step lively, folks. We're back for another cash bonanza.
Darkness blankets the arena, but our contestants
Jump
are
zone here.
wide awake and ready for chaos.
This polished arena won't know what hit it once the competitors get
Doing things
started.
up.
Enemy spotted.
Goo
The
grenade
live
set.
wires are unlatching Vault 2.
They got me.
The steamrollers are unlocking Vault 1.
Thank you.
Our teams have really come out swinging today, and now we've got our first elimination.
Warm-up is definitely over.
I hope they didn't forget to stretch. And there we go, first team wipe on the board.
Teamplay off the grid.
Gotta reload.
We've got the live wires returning to the arena. Cash out set in motion by the high notes.
Steal on A. Going in. Enemy got me.
Keep your eyes on the steamrollers. What a steal.
Cash out stolen. Taking damage. Hold on. You're back in no time.
June, you're bringing the A game today. Impressive steal by the High Notes.
Steal on A! Going in!
The Steamrollers just made their return to the arena.
They'll be aiming for payback, and as for the High Notes, better watch out.
Our first cash out goes. Let's see whether they can keep that momentum going.
Really practice their capacity.
That's a cash out snagged by the High Notes.
Very impressive. They turned a steal into a cash out.
A vault has just appeared. The fight for fortune continues. A timely lead for the live wires. Respawned
Capture
and revving their
Vault 4.
engines. The Steamrollers are back in the arena.
Deployed!
After that earlier altercation, the High Notes should
I'm gonna use
probably
that
stay
zip
on
line.
high alert.
The Socialites have been shown the door again with another team wipe. The
Move
Steamrollers
to
are
cash out
unlocking
D.
Vault 4. The Steamrollers swooped up a cash box. The live wire starts a cash out. Just past the halfway point, and the teams are giving it their all.
Stay with us, folks.
Cash out launched. The Steamrollers are charging ahead. Impressive steal by the Socialites. The High Notes just stole a cash out.
Remember, that's illegal in many jurisdictions, but not here. Time to gear up for a close encounter with combat. We didn't translate the rules into whatever language these folks speak, so expect some major infractions.
Go to Vault 5!
The High Notes are double sharp, and it's no accident. 2 cash outs in a row.
The Socialites have been wiped out again. The Socialites are slipping down the ranks. One more misstep could cost them. The Socialites have returned to the arena. The Steamrollers got the cash box.
Shoot for cash
A key play from the high notes. They're opening a vault.
Turret.
Opportunity knocks once again as we head into overtime.
With crushing force, the steamrollers have started a cash out.
Reloading.
The live wires got the cash
Gooing
box.
things up.
The socialites are out of favor again as another team wipe hits home.
Time to play, but it's hard to choose the outcomes.
The live wires just jump-started a cash out. Fantastic steal by the live wires. The high notes are re-entering the arena. We're finally down to the last 30 seconds. What a match!
The teams need to leave it all in the arena.
Jump shield online.
Well, folks, the live wires are the team to beat as we charge into the final round.
And the steamrollers will also join our upcoming two-team clash. Are they ready to roll into first place this time?
Okay, folks, it's the big show. It's what we've all been waiting for. It's the final round. Now, the live wires versus the steamrollers. Last battle, best battle, bring it.
Welcome back, folks. This is the final round, which naturally
jump
means
pad.
that we're mixing things up. The team that earns 50,000
Throwing some
first
goo.
will
Interval
emerge
one.
victorious.
June, you forgot to throw it over to me there, so the rules aren't the only thing that's mixed up.
And with that encounter, first elimination.
Go, go, go.
Looks like we've just witnessed our first team
Go to
wipe,
cash out
people.
B.
Secure cash out A. Right.
Right.
The live wires have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back. The steamrollers are keeping it strong.
Enemy got me!
And out of the blue, that just happened.
Playing a sneaky steal is a great way to win the match and the hearts of our fans.
Attack on A!
The
Steal it!
steamrollers are re-engaging.
Go for a steal on A! Setting a trap! Deploying turret! They got it! One less enemy!
The steamrollers get flattened once more. Bad luck.
Rolled up like an old carpet.
The steamrollers are back in play.
Away!
Livewires are playing for keeps. They've snagged the match's first cash out.
On your tail!
That's composure under pressure, Scotty. What a squad.
A contestant is dishing out some destruction. Good riddance. The steamrollers come to a halt again. Another team wipe.
It seems they hit a roadblock.
The live wires grab the cash box. The steamrollers are back on the scene.
Let's go! Cash out C!
Power surging as the live wires fire up a cash out.
Frag grenade!
The steamrollers are back in the arena, folks. The live wires have been disconnected again. Team wiped. Exceptional cash out by the Steamrollers.
The Steamrollers' engines are running smooth thanks to strong teamwork.
A fresh vault just popped up. Who will make the first move?
Gotta reload.
The live wires have tripped up once more. Ouch!
Outing for the live wires. They've been powered down.
I'm back.
The Steamrollers swooped up a cash box.
Let's go for cash out station D.
Roger.
The live wires have respawned.
Jump zone here. Took a hit. Keep it successful. Took him out. Getting you back up. Back. Reload. I'll handle the rest. Defend on me. Pyromine set. Pyromine dropped.
At the halfway point, every move matters more than ever.
The suspense is off the charts right now.
Now the Steamrollers have to crush every last challenge standing in their
Creating
way.
a safe zone. Reloading.
And boom, interception in the arena.
Setting them up.
Yes, that will seriously but they might sit back.
Defibrillating. Reloading. I'm going up there. Hold on to your respawn credits. Appreciate. Now let's finish this.
Sudden stop for the Steamrollers as they suffer a new team wipe.
Steam has got to be coming